Thank you for listening to this podcast from TRE, Talk Radio Europe, your voice in Spain and around the world. For more information, please visit TRE.radio.
TRE in the afternoon. Presented by Hannah Murray.
Good afternoon. It's just coming up to 5:10, and as this is the last men/women talk of 2025, I thought we'd mix it up a bit and have both men and women on the panel. Controversial. Joining us in the studio today, we have Carmel Rogers, Johnny Gates, and Russell Hood.
Hello.
Hi, Hannah.
Afternoon.
Hello. Thank you all very much for coming in. If you are listening at home, you can absolutely get involved. Here's how.
To contact TRE, please call 952 78 4000. Email studio@tre.radio. Send us a WhatsApp on +34 645 99 67 95.
What a beautiful day. It's a wonderful life.
As Giles would say, what could possibly go wrong? Well, starting with some articles about Christmas. If you've got a 6-year-old, chances are this festive season is going to be extra special. That's because this is the age we hit peak Christmas, according to a survey. The poll of 2,000 adults found that holiday magic is greatest for children aged 6. I don't suppose you remember being 6, but can you remember?
I do.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do.
Of course I do.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So, what was Christmas like for you as a 6-year-old?
5 o'clock in the morning to get up to milk the cows. Seriously. Then
Okay.
we do that, and then it'd be about 8 o'clock we go in. We wouldn't have Christmas dinner, excuse me, till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
We had a stocking, bit of coal in it.
Tangerine
I'm
and
not joking.
walnut.
A bit of coal.
Of course, you have a bit of coal in your stocking.
Does that mean you were naughty? You
No.
got coal if you were naughty?
Tangerine.
Walnut.
That was about it.
Yeah. Walnut and tangerine.
And then some presents under the tree.
Nice. So, happy memories then?
It's all right.
All right.
I didn't milk a cow. We were on a houseboat. And I used to jump in with my mum and dad about 6 o'clock, wake them up.
Yeah.
And make them watch as I opened my stocking from
Nice.
Santa, which of course they'd packed and
Right.
watched
Okay.
and wrapped up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yes,
Ours was very strict, mind you. You weren't allowed to open presents on your own.
No.
None of that.
Oh, no. You have to all do it together.
Can't be seeing that.
Yeah.
Each one's handed out.
Yes. Russell, did you live in a normal house?
It was pretty normal. But yeah,
As opposed to a farm or a houseboat.
No danger of falling in a river. No, I would wake up at about 5 o'clock and my brother would still be asleep. So I go through both our stockings and see if he had a bigger tangerine than me. And if maybe there was a toy car in there, if I preferred that one to the one I had. And so I'd swap things about and then put them back and then pretend to sleep for a while.
Naughty boy.
I know.
Bloody hell, toy car. Didn't anybody have a lump of coal?
Yeah, we had coal. Mum used to put coal in. Santa told her to put coal in.
Yeah.
Because I
Bit
don't
of
think I've been
anthracite.
very good.
I thought, that's what I thought. I thought coal was when you haven't been very good.
Yeah, well, I think that's
No,
what
but
Santa said.
I had it 'cause it meant I was meant to light the fire.
Oh, okay, it was a job.
Go on, light the fire.
It was a nudge. Here you go, it's your turn.
No, but then with the coal up in Scotland, it was a thing you took with you when you went round first footing at
First
New Year.
footing, yeah.
You know, because that's the thing to symbolise having warmth in the house for the coming year.
Oh, lovely.
So that was part of the whole thing.
And
And you took whiskey, so they would have something to drink, a bit of silver, so they would have money, and there was something else.
Blimey.
Oh, shortbread, so there was something to eat.
And didn't it have to be a dark stranger?
Oh, yeah.
Tall, dark stranger
We
with
used
a
to
coal.
get kicked out the door at 5 to 12 on New Year's Eve, but then we're only allowed in after the bells.
Oh,
So,
all the different customs.
has Christmas changed for you massively as you've got older? Has it sort of lost its magic a bit, or do you still like to mark the occasion?
Oh, God. I can't be bothered with it.
Oh, really? No, just a normal day.
Food and drink, I like that, but I like that anytime. So, Christmas is just an excuse to have a bit more.
Fair enough.
It's very sociable. You know,
Yeah.
you get more invitations out and
Yeah.
everybody has fun. And
Lucky you.
have a drink. You know, Johnny. I've always been social.
Yeah.
But, no, it has lost a bit of it, I think.
Yeah.
But,
Have you got tinsel in your house?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. Have you got any tinsel in your house?
Absolutely none.
Exactly.
Oh.
Typical Scot type.
So do you not celebrate it either, Johnny?
Not really, no.
No.
I did when I had the kids and all that, but
Yeah.
once that's done, you're like, well, why would I bother putting a Christmas tree up for me?
Well, some people...
And I don't like decorations anyway, because when you take them down and it's January, it's peeing with rain, and it's just depressing.
It's a bit depressing, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
So save that and don't put them up in the first place.
Don't bother, yeah.
Fair
I'd
enough.
rather do 3 Kings than Christmas, to be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Bit of sweeties.
I must admit, my Christmas trees come out of a plastic bag, ready-made.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, mine does
And
as
I
well.
put them out
Mine
with the
comes
little
of
lights.
box.
I've just changed my batteries, so
Well,
I've
at least
got
you call it.
lights.
At least you call it a Christmas tree, not a winter tree like in Tesco's.
Is
Oh, is that what they call them?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's hell to play.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
how ridiculous.
None of them have got says Christmas tree now. They're all winter trees.
Oh, no. That's ridiculous.
You can't buy a Christmas tree. It's a winter tree.
Oh,
Is
how
that,
silly.
is that for the holidays?
Yes, exactly.
Not for Christmas.
The
It's so
holidays.
that certain people don't get upset.
Oh, come on.
God.
It is.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
winter
It's-
trees.
It's crazy.
Well, that's a new
it's
one on
Christmas.
me.
It's for Christmas, though, isn't it? That's the point.
Yeah.
So I don't see why it should be changed. You don't put a Christmas tree up any other time of year, or if you're particularly religious in a different religion, you might not celebrate Christmas.
No, you
which
put
is
something
fine.
else up.
Exactly.
Exactly. I do remember one of the presents I got when I was 6.
Yeah.
AA Mill, now we are 6.
Oh, lovely.
fantastic.
That's appropriate.
You still got it. It's probably worth a few quid now, Carmel.
Yeah, I have actually.
Have you?
First pressing.
When I was 1, I'd just begun. When I was 2, I was almost new. When I was 3, I was almost me. When I was 4, I was not much more. When I was 5, I was just alive. But now I'm 6. I'm the cleverest clever. So I'm going to stay 6 forever and ever.
Oh, I love that. Well done. Very good, very good. I was really surprised, pleasantly surprised, when they printed the list of the top 10 toys that children have asked Santa for this Christmas. And none of them were like digital gadgets.
Oh.
The top 5 are Lego, a Barbie or doll of some sort. Number 3 was a bike or a scooter or a skateboard. Number 4 was clothes or pyjamas. And number 5 was books, which I was really
Wow.
impressed by.
That's amazing.
Trainers are not in there.
No.
I would think they'd all be asking Santa
Who
for
compiled
these
that list? Because it
fantastic
sounds a
clothes.
bit far-fetched to
It
me.
does, doesn't it? I agree. It doesn't seem right.
Maybe all the
but if
kids
it
got
is,
bored with Nintendo and all that.
Maybe.
Get some
they've
building
already
bricks going
got
on.
it.
Yeah, they already
Yeah,
got
that's true.
No,
They've
but they-
already got it.
But they bring a new one out every year
Yeah.
just to fleece the parents.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Even if it's just got one extra chip in it.
Yeah.
Get the Play-Doh out, get some Lego going.
Do you remember particular? You were 6, but do you remember Christmas presents or even birthday presents from when you were a kid that had a lasting effect?
I love my distiller's kit.
Farmyard
What was
set.
that?
My distiller's kit.
What's a distiller's? Like a
What, we
chemistry
made whiskey
thing?
and hoops.
No, not when you're a kid.
Yes.
Stop.
There was one you could get a chemistry set and it actually had uranium in it. Yes. Yeah.
Bet you wouldn't be able to
Seriously?
get. I bet you wouldn't have that
No,
now.
seriously.
I'm guessing no.
And it was called your atomic kit or something, and you literally had flasks in it. Yeah.
Oh my
That's
goodness!
scary.
I remember getting a carpentry set, and it was from Santa at a party. I think it was from my parents' work, and I think I was 4 or 5 at the time. Well, I was so pleased with this. There was a little hammer, a little saw, screwdriver, all of this. By the time it got home, I never saw it again. It was snaffled away by one of my parents because they were worried what damage I could do to that.
I thought you meant your dad took it and thought, this will be handy, and took it into his shed to use himself.
Probably would have been made of proper wood and metal.
It was.
I might be able to handle that.
Well, hey,
I remember getting a bike. I remember that was really exciting.
Oh,
having
I
a
never
bike.
got a bike.
No, I didn't. Got a scooter.
Yeah.
Used to like my scooter.
But not electric, though.
No.
The days of
then-
manual
The
scooters.
old, the leg-powered scooter.
Yeah.
Yes, we actually had to use a bit of force.
I think my brother got a Mamod once, which is a steam engine you had to build.
Oh, wow.
Build a steam engine.
Yeah. You must remember Mamod.
You lived in a different world.
I did.
Johnny, you're
Very
speaking
You
in
must remember
tongues.
Mamod.
No, I've never heard of it.
And you put like paraffin in it, and it was a proper steam engine. It was all made of brass. You'd screw the fella together.
Like a small toy thing, but you could
Well, it
make
wasn't
it
a
work.
toy because it made steam. You could burn your fingers off with it.
I
Bloody
love
hell,
the
with
toys.
that and
Yeah,
uranium.
you had a lot of dangerous presents.
Well, no, but we were driving tractors at 6. It didn't really matter. I got.
Fair enough, yeah. Sort of toying
We
with death.
were into heavy machinery at a very early age anyway.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
Mamod. I can't believe.
I've never heard
I was
of
going to
that.
call in and says they remember it. It's a steam
Mamod.
engine. Mamod, the company was.
Okay, I'll
And we had a Hornby train set. That was made of
I know
metal.
Hornby,
that was
yes,
made
obviously.
of metal. And you used to slice your finger open every time you got it out of the box.
Proper
See,
though,
health and
Hornby.
safety
Yeah, yeah.
has done some good things.
It's ruined Christmas. Health and safety ruined it.
This is one maybe that we can relate a little bit more to, or have done throughout our adult lives. Christmas is meant to be the season of goodwill, often expressed by having the tricky in-laws over. But the stress of hosting has caused 1 in 5 people to consider cancelling their celebrations. A tenth of respondents feared that their guests' differing political views would make for a minefield at the dinner table. And a similar number said they were frustrated by lazy teenagers who refused to help.
Never let the outlaws in. Never let the outlaws in.
Has anyone
politics.
cancelled Christmas before?
No, but I ban politics at the dinner table.
Hold a
Yeah,
second. Well, do you?
absolutely. I,
I
think
would-
that's
yeah.
perfectly fine
No
to say.
politics or religion at the
Yeah.
dinner
Oh,
table.
I love it.
I think that's. I think
That's
it
why
depends.
you've never
Who,
been invited. John.
Probably right.
it depends who you're with, and if you know that there's people who could rub each other up the wrong way,
Right.
then it's good to say, can we not talk about these subjects? But,
Yeah.
I mean, I
You have to make
like
the rules at the start, Hannah.
Oh, definitely. That's what I mean. But if you're with people that you know can enjoy a good debate without getting offended and falling out, then
He should really
it can be
invite them.
fun.
If they've got no fun in them, he shouldn't invite them in the first place. Whether an outlaw, in-law, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I entirely agree with that because, I mean, if there's somebody who I fundamentally disagree with their views, why would I want to have dinner with them?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, good point.
So I wouldn't accept an invitation and I wouldn't offer one.
No.
Just people that I enjoy spending
Yeah, it doesn't have to
time
be
with.
family.
Yeah.
People you
Doesn't have to
like.
be, yeah. Well, when I was
Yeah,
living
you
in
don't want to
London,
worry about it turning
No.
into an argument.
Well, you
or
can't
what if they
choose your
start
family,
talking-
can you? Can't choose it.
No.
Choose your friends, love.
Yeah.
Can't choose your family.
No, that's
And
very
I've
true.
never ever had an in-law that's any good at all.
and they're all listening now.
No, everyone has been a nightmare.
Oh, what
Bit
a
hit and miss, a
shame.
bit like a turkey, isn't it? At Christmas?
Well, Les Dawson got it right with all those mother-in-law jokes. They're pretty much on the ball.
Oh, well, not all mother-in-laws.
Sorry,
are the
mother-in-laws
same,
out
no.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
They
all
can't-
mother-in-laws are horrible.
Definitely not.
I
Definitely
used to
not.
love the waifs and strays Christmases that we did in London. So whoever was single and left on their own, we'd just get a crowd of us together and just do a kind of potluck thing between us. And that was
Yeah.
actually usually the best thing.
We used to do
Yeah,
that every
I love that.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Collect everyone that was left in the pub at Sunday lunchtime. If you've got
Yeah.
a bottle, you can come, and everything was already in the hostess trolley.
That's your
Oh,
entrance
I
fee.
love
Great
that.
stuff,
I've
yeah.
done that with Valentine's before. Got together with single friends when I was single, and,
Yeah.
and we've all gone out for dinner on Valentine's
Yeah.
Day. I think that's nice to do.
Galentine's.
Galentine's, yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, chaps.
One more on Christmas. It seems that nearly 3 in 4 besotted dog owners are planning to cook a specially made Christmas dinner just for their pet. On top of that, our pampered 4-legged friends will enjoy gourmet dinners, presents, festive jumpers, Santa visits, and even dog-friendly booze.
Just ridiculous.
Silly.
It is absolutely. I mean, first of all, dietary requirements. You don't give your dog stuffing if it's got walnuts in it. That's not going to do it much good, is it?
No.
They're not very good with Maltesers.
Right?
To be
Yeah, you
fair,
shouldn't have them give them
you know.
chocolate.
They're
at all,
not very
should you?
good with sprouts either.
Well, no. Well, the rest of us aren't very good if they've had sprouts. No, absolutely not.
No.
I mean,
think
I've
really
got a
silly.
dog and I love her to bits, but she doesn't get a present. And she'll have a bit of my Christmas dinner, but she won't get anything special.
But not at the table.
No.
No, not
never
at the
at the table.
Oh, my
I hate begging
goodness.
dogs.
Yes.
Well, I think it's amazing that people have the time to do this. I mean, I really just can't find the time to make Christmas dinner, period.
It's because they got
For myself.
they've got
Yes.
nothing else in their lives. That's why.
Must be. Oh, that's sad.
So you're just saying all dog owners are sad?
No,
lonely
I've
people?
had loads and loads of dogs, but they don't get sprouts. They don't get any turkey. Certainly don't get pigs in blankets.
There's never any of those left.
You need to be careful, exactly. You need to be careful what you're giving to your pets. And if
You
you
do,
just,
yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's,
nuts are not good for dogs.
No. Let's take a break.
Hannah Murray on TRE in the afternoon.
Good afternoon. You're listening to a very special edition of Men and Women Talk with Carmel Rogers, Johnny Gates and Russell Hood. I remember when the pandemic was happening thinking that kids will be learning about this in history lessons in decades to come. And they've already brought out a board game called Pandemic, which is based on the global pandemic that we experienced a few years ago. You can reenact the global disaster of 2020 in the comfort of your home. The game provides 96 disease cubes and 48 infection cards. The characters include a contingency planner and a quarantine specialist. Pandemic is a cooperative game and all players win or lose together. So it's all about working together. Do you think this is unbelievably distasteful, or do you think, well, why not? It's a bit of
Sounds
fun.
bloody awful to me.
Yes, it does sound weird. Doesn't sound much fun, does
Go
it?
for the Black Plague, or
It's
the
weird.
Titanic.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think that'd be all right. I wouldn't mind playing that.
God.
What's it called? COVID?
It's called
Pandemic.
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 Yeah.
It's a ridiculous idea.
Do you think?
So
I mean,
you
is
mean
it like Cluedo? Have you got? Is Dr. Fauci there? Is he?
That's exactly.
And the CDC? Are they all
Dr.
in there?
Fauci with a
It was
candlestick.
it was Dr. Fauci. It was Dr. Fauci with
in
the
the
lies.
library?
Yeah, in China. In China.
Dr. Fauci with the vaccine.
Yeah.
And
Nick Hancock and
Oh, brilliant.
God, how awful.
yeah, I mean, it is weird, isn't it?
Who's making that? It's not Waddington's, I can assure you.
No.
There might be a strategy involved. It might be quite
Yeah.
good.
Probably made in China.
Oh, the irony. Oh,
Might
brilliant.
make a change from Monopoly.
Yes, something slightly different. Well, I love the board game Risk.
Yes.
Where
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
that's
that's
great.
really good.
No,
That's
Risk is
a real
good,
strategy.
it can last, 8-10 hours.
Yeah, so can Monopoly.
And if you don't start in Kamchatka, you're not winning. Okay?
Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure how I kind of feel about this. I don't know if it's... I feel like if it's distasteful if you had a real personal link. If you'd lost a loved one due to COVID or something like that, then I think you'd probably find it really inappropriate.
I think it's inappropriate anyway.
I
It's a
think
ridiculous idea for a game.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to play it once, then I'd make a decision.
Fair enough.
No.
That's a very diplomatic way of looking at it. Carmen.
Yeah, I think we all lived through it. It's way too soon.
Yeah.
It's distasteful.
Yeah.
I just think
does
it's a crap
feel bit too
idea.
soon.
I think it would be distasteful if it was called COVID,
Yeah.
Right.
but it's a
Well, it's pretty
pandemic.
obvious. It's not going to be a big seller, is it?
I don't think so, no. I can't imagine.
There's probably 3 copies of it. The Daily Mail have picked up on it. and now you're reading it out and pushing it.
Sorry, we're advertising it.
That was said about Trivial Pursuit. It's not going to be a big seller. is it?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
there
look
you
at
go.
that.
Yes.
Let's see.
50 years'
Watch this
time,
space.
Pandemic is going to be the top 10 games for Christmas.
Bought all the cheaters out in the town, didn't it? Yeah. Hey.
You might have heard older generations complaining that they don't make songs like they used to.
Correct.
Now a study has confirmed it really is true, as lyrics have become more negative over the past 50 years. Since the 1970s, songs contain more stress-related words such as bad, wrong and pain.
Don't need the newspapers to tell us that.
No.
You only have to listen to some of the dross. There's lyrics. There's like 3 words in an entire song, and then 2 of those are foul words, swear words. Yeah, songs in the 70s were actual stories.
So has your music of choice changed much
Nope.
since? No.
Stops in 85. That's the end of it. Starts in 69.
Okay.
No, 59.
59 to
Yeah.
85.
Starts beginning of Rolling Stones until it all went pear-shaped.
Okay.
Around 85, 86. There's the odd little nugget of joy in there, but not really.
Okay. What about you, Russell? What years would yours span?
No, actually, I disagree with this idea because, one, there has always been good songs and there has always been dross.
Yes.
And, you go back to the 50s.
Did you say bros or dross?
Both. I think they are synonymous, aren't they? You go back to the 50s, 60s and 70s, and for every really good song, there's 10 that are just diabolically awful.
Yeah,
they got
fair
into
point.
the charts, and of course I'm now trying to remember one. I mean, pretty much anything by Gilbert O'Sullivan was appalling.
Oh, I like it.
I like Gilbert Sullivan.
Leo Sayer, for goodness sake. I mean,
What's
really?
wrong with Leo
what's wrong with Leo?
He speaks very highly of you, Russell.
He's probably listening to this in Australia, which
Yeah,
where he
he's
is
a big
now.
fan.
Well, after you got kicked out of the big house.
Sorry, Leo.
Well, what you've got to remember is the good ones survive and the
Exactly.
bad ones fall by the wayside.
Yeah.
So it's the ones you remember, you know, the Pogues.
Yeah.
What was the name? Noddy Holder. What
Yeah,
was that
Slade.
one?
Slade.
Yeah.
There's some really, really good ones.
Definitely.
And
Well,
There was great stuff. There
Yeah,
was-
but the percentage of good to bad in the 70s and the percentage of good to bad now, there's a vast difference.
I think that's something to do with our age, Johnny.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, I
This
think it's
all
all
this
through time.
all this rapping and rubbish. I'm trying not to swear here now because it makes my blood boil.
Yeah, you're doing very
the
well.
absolute dross and drivel they put out on the radio. That's not you, Hannah.
No, thank
but
you.
you know, it is absolute.
Obviously not me.
It's drivel.
You know what? I am going to agree with you.
For the first time in what 25 years.
At least. No, I know what you mean. But I do also. I don't think it's all bad because I do listen to a lot of modern music, but I also listen to a lot of music from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
But you see what I mean? The percentage.
But the percentage, I think I agree with you. About
Where
the
in the
percentage.
2000s is the new Pink Floyd, the new Zeppelin, the new Floyd, the new Purple?
No.
None of
Oh,
these,
no.
you know.
No.
Who's the new Eric Clapton? They're not there.
They didn't do a
They've
lot of Christmas
all-
songs, though, did they?
Well,
Well,
yeah.
what?
No,
I'm not sure.
I mean, so Christmas songs are a really interesting one because I'm always putting together like a Christmas playlist, either for at work or for at home when we have
Yeah.
people over and stuff.
I mean, what
And I
year was
always
Love
get-
Actually?
Love
With that-
Actually was like 2003, I think.
Well,
something
All
like
I
that.
Want for Christmas Is You, everyone
Yeah.
likes that. I mean, we got a bit sick of it in the end, but
Oh, it's
everyone...
awful.
But there's 5 Christmas
I love
songs.
that one.
No, there's so many more.
No, but there's 5 Christmas songs from the old days that still make it in the charts today.
White
there's
Christmas.
no new ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
there are.
Was it Bing?
Oh,
there
there
are. Kylie Minogue's Xmas
Bing or
is
bang or
almost
bong?
going to be Christmas number 1. Johnny, there are new ones. Kylie
Yeah.
Minogue, my song of the week last week was Kylie Minogue's new song Xmas, which could be Christmas number 1.
Yeah, and
It's between
is
that
it going to
and
be number
last-
1 in 15 years' time? No. Where's Slade going to be? In the charts. I rest my case.
Well, I
no.
would actually take issue with a lot of this because if you go back
Kylie
to
Minogue.
the 60s, 70s, and 80s,
Go on, Russell.
So if you go back to that time, there was a lot less music coming out.
Yes.
And our one source of it really was Top of the Pops and a few radio stations. We now have an avalanche coming through streaming services.
Everyone has a Christmas
Anybody,
song. Yeah.
anybody with a little console in the bedroom can create music, and that's wonderful. They've got the opportunity, which does, of course, mean we have lots and lots of garbage out there
Yeah.
to sift through. But there are nuggets that come through. It's just you have to go for them. But the problem is the streaming services focus on that handful of people where they get billions of views or billions of listens, and everything else is crowded out. So you have to dig a lot harder to find the good stuff. But
Yeah.
it is there.
And there are some great modern Christmas songs.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but they don't stand the time like Roy Wood in Wizard. Slade,
Well, they might
you
do
know.
because
No, they
I
won't.
because there are some modern Christmas songs that came out in the last 10 years that I'm still listening to. So I may well be listening.
You
to
might
them.
be, but the rest of the world
Well,
isn't.
no, other people are as well.
They're not in the
There's
charts.
stuff by. Well, who listens
I mean,
to
lots
the
of music.
charts?
Who's going to be listening to Kanye West in 30 years' time?
Oh, no,
Nobody.
I don't.
No,
Yeah, I
but
agree about
Paint
that.
It Black will be on the radio by the Stones.
Yeah.
I'll guarantee it.
Yeah, no, I think this is a very interesting discussion about how. Well, I mean, the point is we don't know whether the likes of Ed Sheeran, Adele, One Direction, some of the most successful artists of the last 20 years, whether people will be listening to them in 50 years.
I don't even know
It's easy
if-
to say, oh, it's unlikely, but we don't know.
No, I don't even know if Adele's done a Christmas song. Has she?
No, I don't think she has, actually.
No.
I don't think she has.
I think she's taking a break from music at the moment anyway.
Yeah.
Is she?
That's what she told me.
I missed that interview you did.
Oh, damn it. But yeah, it is a fascinating, talking about Michael Jackson, for example. I'd assume that he for sure will be listened to in 50, 100 years.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I think
Not by
it's,
me, but yeah.
but I think I do think it's a great kind of discussion point. The point is we don't know, and it's very easy.
But those old songs and the old albums, the Dark Side of the Moons, Led Zeppelin 4 and all that, they've got longevity. They will last hundreds of years. Whilst there's still a radio going, they will still be being played. But the drivel that's coming out today,
but I think it's easy to say that when you're a fan of the music. There'll be plenty of people. I didn't
say I was a fan.
Okay, but you obviously are. But there's plenty of people that didn't like Pink Floyd at the time and don't like them now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they must be.
Like them, you'll go. Oh,
must be tone deaf.
But that's the other thing. We have access to a lot more genre of music, and we're aware of a lot more genre, whereas most people used to be in just one thing. You had your country fans, you had your rock fans, hard rock, folk music. Now it all gets smashed together.
Yeah. But like it or not, the talent's not there anymore.
But I disagree. I've heard a few rap things. I thought I really like that, but generally I'm not a fan of the genre.
Were you on the whiskey?
I don't actually drink whiskey.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of kind of bubblegum pop is a thing now. Which,
is that
which
like
has
K-pop?
Which kind of has its place.
Yeah.
So obviously plenty of people buy it and
Kids
listen
like
to it.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because they're easily manipulated, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, so
that's always been the case. That's not.
No, I know.
That's
why the Bay City Rollers came along. Sorry.
Yeah. That's fine.
I know they were dreadful.
We've got one more. We've got more than one more ad break. We've got an ad break to take.
Hannah Murray. TRE in the afternoon.
Good afternoon. You are listening to Men and Women Talk with Carmel Rogers, Johnny Gates and Russell Hood. At £75 a pint, it is one of the most expensive beers in the world. One of. And at 21% proof, it's certainly among the strongest. A tasting room and bottle shop in Stratford-upon-Avon has secured one of just 2 kegs of the ultra-rare brew to be exported to Europe from an Alaskan microbrewery. It's being sold in third pint glasses for £25 due to its potency. And this guy went to check it out to see what it was like. He said, blessed. It's called Blessed or Blessed. The stout tastes like a waffle cone filled with bourbon-soaked German chocolate cake and then drizzled with burnt caramel.
Sounds delicious. Sounds like
a gorgeous dessert. I'm not sure I want that in a
21% is ridiculous.
Yeah, it says it's a world away from a Guinness. This one leaves a lingering taste of whiskey and caramel.
I think I'd like some cream with that.
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds like a porter.
Yeah. So the guys said it is one, with all the rising price of city centre pubs, this is one tipple I would happily pay for, even at £25 for a third. It's the perfect drink to savour beside a roaring fire. Would you give it a go?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll give it several goes, love.
Definitely not.
No.
Oh, it sounds sickly sweet and
it does, doesn't it?
overpowering. I'm way too strong.
No, you know what? I had a porter the other day in Sanlúcar, and it had been stored for 2 years in port barrels, right? And it was 11%. My goodness. It was strong.
Yeah.
But it was, delicious. You like that sweetness and thing. Oh, lovely.
I'd spend that on a really good wine, but I'm not a beer fan, so,
I know what you mean.
No.
You must have had Christmas ale. Who's a Christmas ale?
Yeah, no, see, I like a lager, which is obviously totally different, but I've never really been into ale and stuff, so I'm not sure.
A lager?
A lager.
We're talking Christmas.
Quite a lager and a packet of crisps.
We're talking Christmas ales here.
Yeah, I like the sound of it, but I tell you what, I'll go with you. You buy it and I'll have a sip. And see what I think. And if I like it, I will buy my own.
It's clearly not a session pint. You're not going to sit there sucking out.
No.
It's actually like a nip. You remember the nip bottles?
Yeah.
Like, you remember barley wine?
Oh, yeah.
The old days used to drink barley wine. That was about 17%.
Wow,
that's why it was in. They were
little
called
bottles.
They were called nip bottles.
Nip bottles.
An old Mavis would sit in the corner. You'd think she's got it's like an orange juice.
Sipping away.
She's getting slaughtered in the corner with a hairnet on her barley wine.
Sounds good.
Well, I want to know where they get third pint glasses.
Yes.
I have never heard of such a thing.
No, the Australians don't even do pint glasses. They're called schooners,
aren't they? Yeah.
And they're not. That's not a pint. Well, maybe if the brewery's making such a thing of this, and at 25 quid a pint, a quarter, they're making their own glasses as well.
Maybe you get it as a souvenir for being so mad.
It did actually say you get to keep the glass.
Oh, you haven't given us the full story.
Yeah, you get to keep the glass.
See, well, of course we'll have a go then.
Yeah.
So it's lead crystal glass, and you get to keep it for 75 quid a tipple.
Yeah,
oh, I would definitely give that a go.
Yeah,
I'd have 6 because I'd like to have the set.
Oh, very good.
you wouldn't be sober enough to carry them home. You'd probably break them.
Yeah, exactly. That
There
would
we
be a
are.
shame. Dull accountants have been ordered by their boss to pull pints in pubs to boost their people skills. This particular firm was looking to partner with a pub and restaurant and hotel chains in order to provide work experience placements for its recruits. I love that. I think that's a great idea.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Absolutely
Definitely.
superb.
I think everyone should have a go at working in a pub, or at least working in customer service in a cafe or a restaurant, or so dealing with the public. It's a
Definitely.
hugely important thing, I think.
Anybody
I worked
in Gen
in bars
Z?
when I was in my 20s, and it, being a shy, retiring sort anyway, it certainly brought me out of myself.
Yes, I loved it. I loved working in pubs and bars and nightclubs and restaurants and all. Absolutely loved
It should be like national service.
I think
Yes,
so.
You've
good
got to
idea.
you've got to do 2 years beyond the jump, or any serve, waiting or whatever. So you learn people skills.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
you learn how to drink properly and responsibly.
Yeah, good idea. Now bring back national service.
I'll bring back
Oh,
national
God.
service. Well, bring
No.
back that anyway.
And working in pubs.
dear.
And working in pubs.
Public service.
Public service.
Bring back
Public
public service.
Well,
Yeah.
unfortunately, in the UK now, you'd have to bring back pubs
Yes.
Yeah,
because they're getting a bit thin on the ground.
Well, the other day I read this article that said that an awful lot of these kids, Gen Z, actually are scared of using the phone now, and they are trying to get ways where they are being trained how to communicate on the phone. And this is exactly the same kind of thing. It's about communicating with
People
people.
skills, huh?
Yeah.
Definitely.
They need to be able to actually talk to each other.
Communicate.
Yeah.
Why are they scared of using a phone?
I don't know.
Well, because
Oh, I
they're
thought
used to
it-
texting and stuff.
Yeah.
They
That's
don't
it.
call each other. So going to an office job where you need to pick up the phone and call a stranger and ask them
It's
for
Gen
whatever,
A now, isn't it? I thought it's gone to
they're
Gen A
nervous.
now, isn't it?
Oh,
I don't know,
should
but
they?
I've worked with people like that whose job was to pick up the phone,
Yeah.
and they do anything to avoid it. I've worked,
Really?
it's definitely a thing.
Oh dear.
And
Well,
they
even
weren't,
I- even
they
I
weren't
do that.
kids. They weren't kids.
I feel like they're in the wrong job if their job is to pick up the
Definitely.
phone and they don't want to pick up
No,
the phone.
exactly. You're absolutely
Customer
right.
service was in it.
Oh dear. This is an interesting one. Hey mate, words to the wise, one mate to another. Stop calling people mate when they're not your mate. All right, mate? The pervasive term is almost certain to irritate the over 50s, a survey has found, and women especially. Long ubiquitous in Australia, the term has become increasingly widespread in the UK. So how do you feel about the word mate? Do you use it? How do you feel if people call you mate?
Honestly, that's just more people getting offended over nothing.
Yeah.
And it annoys the bejesus out of me.
Yeah.
Honestly, mate,
like mate. I don't care
honestly,
about
I
mate
call
at
girl.
all.
If I don't remember a girl's name, I call her chicken or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not offensive.
No, I'm not offended, just so you know.
all
I
right.
think-
I mean, in Wales, all right, buddy.
I'm more offended if someone calls me dear. I don't like that.
Oh, I use that
Oh,
as
no,
well.
that
all
seems
right.
a
I
bit-
like
yeah.
darling.
I
or
don't mind
sweetie.
dear or love. Some people say don't call me
Dear.
love.
No, I know.
don't mind that.
Some
I just
people
don't like the word dear.
I don't mind any of it because I think, you
'Cause you're
know,
not
it could be,
offended.
exactly, it could be a nasty word and that would be different.
Oh,
But
yes.
if it's a nice word, I think, oh, that's sweet.
Well, if you can't remember somebody's name, what do you call them? So
Yeah.
I use mate for guys and darling for women.
Yeah.
And every language has a kind of equivalent. You know,
Yeah.
you walk into supermarket here and they'll say, "Oh, caballero."
Yes.
You know, so you
They
just
say cariño actually a lot as well, don't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
Which I think is quite nice.
Yes, absolutely.
But really, that's dear in
Yeah.
Spanish. But
Right,
I don't like dear in English. Funny, isn't
Yeah, but
it?
it depends how you say it. All right, dear.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
How do you say it in a nice way then? I presume that was the bad one.
Oh, hello, dear.
Oh, that's-
And then if you said something,
That's
I'd say,
true, actually.
All
That made
right,
it-
dear.
yeah, as if they can't hear you.
Yeah.
Are you all right, dear?
And if you go, if you come in your granny, all right, dear, all right.
Yeah,
have a cup
your
of tea,
barley
love.
wine.
Yeah.
You know, what's wrong with
Yeah.
that? Fancy a cup of tea, love? All right.
Yeah.
Cheers, dear.
Exactly. See, I think that's
So you
nice.
say it.
Cariño, dame un gin tonic. That's what I'd like.
Hello?
That's what I'd like.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
I agree. I think it's a shame that people are offended by clear terms of endearment, which is what they are.
Yet again, there's too many people out there with nothing better in their lives than to get upset about rubbish.
Yeah.
And calling somebody, I mean, you couldn't even go to Australia without saying, all right, mate.
Yeah.
G'day, mate.
Good day, mate.
Yeah.
It's perfectly normal.
ridiculous.
And what do
Sheila?
you use instead?
Chum.
If you don't know their name, what do you use?
Yeah.
Oi, you.
Mucker, I
Yeah,
call them.
yeah.
I call them mucker normally. All right,
Darling.
mucker.
It's always darling.
Yeah, I think it's all nice as long as it's coming from a good place.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, people could call you offensive names, and which obviously offensive names.
You know,
and that would be horrible.
The best one
so.
in the word in the word is sir. You can use that in the most disrespectful way possible.
Yeah, I don't like being called madam. I have to say.
No, but you
I
can
think
say,
that's a bit
no,
weird.
but you can use the word sir at the end, as long as you leave a little gap. All right, sir.
Yeah, oh, that's horrible. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
I don't like being called sir.
What
I
the
think
listeners
sir and
don't-
madam is.
What the listeners didn't realise, I squinted my eyes at the same time.
Yes, that makes a difference.
Yeah, no, you leave that gap though, and then you
Yes.
go, madam.
Yes. No,
Yes,
yeah, quite right.
Yeah, I think
If you
sir
want to
and
be-
madam are weird. I think they're trying to make people feel special, but I think people.
But young Americans do it all the time, especially
Yeah.
men. Young men talking to older men, they say, yes, sir.
Yes.
And sir is like...
because they're being. I think they think they're being respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they've been taught.
Yeah, but
Yes.
that's fine, because they haven't left the gap. That's that little silent bit.
Right.
Sir.
But even without the gap, I don't like being called madam. I find that a bit weird.
Well, it just makes you
'Cause
feel
I'm not-
old.
Yes, that's what it is. I
Yeah.
think.
You know, if
That's
somebody
what it
calls
is.
me Mr. Hood, I say, no, that was my dad. You know,
Oh, you feel Mister is old.
Oh, I do not like being called Mister.
No.
You know, it's wrong.
Like
Funny.
here, before I was 40, I used to get called guapa, señorita, whatever.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, when I hit 40, it was señora. I thought, oh my God, that's it, the beginning of the end.
But that is the way it's done in Spain. That's,
Yeah.
that's a sign of respect.
I prefer cariño.
Yeah.
I get another
That's
C
a good
word, but
point,
it's not-
actually. 'Cause
in Spanish, it's not cariño.
I'm just thinking.
Something to do with
I'm
goats.
mid-40s, and I don't think I've had a senora yet.
Good. Long may it last,
I'll
Hannah.
keep holding on to
Well,
that.
maybe you
Yeah.
don't mix with many Spaniards.
She
True.
does.
I don't enough.
Enough.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't mean enough. I said like there's like a limit.
Quite
That's not
enough.
what I meant there, but I mean enough to have been called señorita or señor. Yeah.
Well, go up into the village, you go into the mountains and they'll call you nice things.
Yes, beg for someone to call me señora. Okay, we've got one more ad break to take.
Hannah Murray, TRE in the afternoon.
Good afternoon. You are listening to the final part of today's Men and Women Talk with Carmel Rogers, Johnny Gates and Russell Hood. Influencers are the least trusted occupation in the country, ranking even lower than politicians. Only 6% of Britons believe figures on social media tell the truth, the worst score for any job since records began. Nurses, engineers and doctors continued to lead the pack as the most trusted occupations. Can you think of like an occupation that you would automatically trust more, or an occupation that you'd automatically trust less than others?
Even the doctors are coming into a bit of stick,
Oh,
aren't they, at the
absolutely.
moment?
I feel very uncomfortable putting a whole occupation into one of those groups. I think it depends on the person.
It does. Yeah,
You know, you can say lawyers. People don't trust lawyers, but there obviously are some great lawyers out there who you can trust.
And
So it
bankers.
just depends. And bankers, exactly. It just depends on the relationship you have with the
Well, you
said
can't trust any
professional.
bank.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
You wouldn't trust... Well, you
That's
know.
why it's rhyming slang, Carmel.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Thank
They
you, Johnny.
did cause an international financial crisis that nearly destroyed the finances of the whole free world.
And got bailed out for it.
Yeah. I mean, I totally agree with the
Milkman.
influencer thing. Total nonsense.
Farmers, you can trust farmers.
And milkman.
Okay.
And firemen.
You can trust farmers.
Fireman,
Fireman,
yes. Oh, yes, fireman. That's a good one.
Yeah, firemen you trust them. Can't trust the old Bill,
No.
No, not now.
unfortunately. Certainly can't trust anybody who walks the hallowed halls of Parliament.
No.
No matter what flower they got in their lapel.
It's a shame. I mean, I feel like if this question was asked 50 years ago, it would be very different. You know, people would have trusted their politicians and... no?
No, I don't think so, no.
You don't think
No.
so?
And the judiciary, I think at that point you would definitely have trusted that, but now that seems to be open to corruption just as like everything else.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
What about teachers?
No.
Not necessarily.
What do you
I
mean?
had some good
They're
ones and
teaching
some
all
bad ones.
our kids absolute left-wing twaddle.
oh, I think that's a load of right-wing twaddle.
No.
There you go.
Schools are breeding grounds for Marxists. It's as simple as that. Can't
Well,
trust
it is difficult for the teachers, though, because a lot of the time they're completely stuck to
They haven't
the
got a choice.
curriculums.
They've got a
Exactly.
choice.
So it's not. I don't think we should badmouth teachers. I think they do an amazing
So the
job.
answer to your question is farmers.
Vets.
Vets,
Oh,
that's a good one. Vets, you'd like to think that we can absolutely yes,
But
yes.
then
Vets
again,
are caring and
but
lovely.
then
and
again, you
oh,
never know.
don't.
I have listened to friends recently talking about how extortionate their vet bills
Yeah,
are.
they can
Yes.
be. Yeah,
Yeah.
And
that's
suddenly, you know, there's a lot of X-rays being done. There's a lot of procedures.
no.
you
Little
know.
Fido needs this operation, otherwise he's
Yeah.
gonna die.
It's the
And
way
it's a
they
slippery
get
slope.
animals involved in it as well. You know, have lab scans and cat
Yeah.
scans
Yeah.
and lab reports.
Let them rest.
Yeah.
Well, it's also because all the private insurance to finance health things, it's mimicking and following health insurance for people. And if you look at the States, where the whole health industry is an industry, and it's only about money, you know, and the insurance side of that, it's farcical.
Yeah, it's shocking.
You're
isn't
right.
it?
Yeah.
You should actually trust everybody until they prove you wrong.
That's a very
Okay.
good point.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well,
Just
that
an
was
awful lot of them will prove you wrong.
No, they will, and it won't take long.
Don't
Yeah.
you get though? Have you never had an instant when you met somebody you thought I wouldn't trust them?
Oh, all the time.
No, I marry him.
He does.
I give them the benefit of the
Yeah,
doubt.
she knows me so well. Yeah.
Okay. Having turned 50, you'd think Kate Winslet might be tempted to join her fellow Hollywood stars by dabbling with a shot of Botox or filler. But no, the actress wants to turn the tide on attitudes to ageing, claiming that young women have no concept of what being beautiful is and that too many are hooked on fat jabs. She said she didn't care anymore what people thought of her, and if a person's self-esteem is so bound up in how they look, it's frightening.
Is Kate Winslet, which one's that?
This one, the one that was in Titanic.
I was going to say
Yeah.
the one that went down with the Titanic. Yeah.
Mind you, as I
She
said,
is naturally beautiful, so
I
it's-
was
Well,
gonna
she's fit
say,
enough, yeah.
She's a natural beauty, so it's
Yeah.
easy for her to say that. You know,
Yeah.
some
She's
people
not a
might,
dimmer switch job,
no,
is she?
some people might need a little bit more help. You know,
Yeah.
to feel
Help?
for their own self-esteem.
Yeah.
You know,
we
a lot-
should
I
put
know
some
a lot
money
of
where
people
our
that have
mouth is
Botox
as
and
well.
things.
That's why I've got no mirrors in the house, Carmel. I don't have to look at myself in the mirror.
Oh, well, I look at myself in the mirror
I've
in the
taken them
morning
all
and I
out.
think, shh, who invited her?
Yeah, but so many of them, it's so obvious.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
they're
because
blown
they're
up
trout
like ticks. Some of these people.
Yeah, it is a shame.
Honestly.
What were you going to say, Russell?
I was going to say, have you seen that film Lee that she did recently?
Yes.
No, she's amazing. Okay, so she's in her
Fantastic.
50s
Yeah.
and she had no problem stripping off in that and didn't give a damn what she looked like.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I thought that took a lot of courage.
Which film?
It's called
Lee. And it's based on
Lee.
Lee
true
Miller,
story.
the
Yeah, Lee.
unfortunate-
Oh,
Miller.
Lee. I got Lee.
Oh, no, Lee.
Lee,
Yeah.
just Lee.
Brilliant movie, absolutely
Yeah,
brilliant.
really
Yeah, she
good.
was incredible in that.
She's a great actress.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I love
but she
her.
wasn't shy
Yeah.
doing that at her age, and you know, far from perfect body. So
Yeah.
But
I
it's
love-
the norm
I like
now,
what she
isn't it?
stands for.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
the
the
norm.
norm. But also for younger, you know, it used to be something that older women would do to try and make themselves look younger. But they're all doing it in their 20s
If you
now.
you could just bang on a
It's
filter on
scary.
TikTok and it all goes like that.
It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but that's better than
really.
actually, you know, putting chemicals into your face as in your 20s consistently, I think.
No, I think
That's
it's
madness.
dreadful.
It's really... But they all look the same. When you see groups of, you know, 23-year-olds going out together, they've all got the same
They're
hair,
identical.
eyelashes,
The fish
eyebrows,
out, you know,
lips, everything.
But you know what? It's the eyebrows that get me.
Oh, slugs.
Some of them are so dark.
Slugs. They
the
look
bloody hungry.
awful.
It's the hungry caterpillar.
Colin the caterpillar.
Honestly, literally, it's been put on with a bit of charcoal, slathered on.
It's difficult.
Some of those girls could actually take their makeup off like that as a mask and just put it by the side
Yeah.
of the bed.
It's unbelievable when you see, because I love it when some of these, I'm talking about influencers in the article before, but some of them, I love them when they show their real self, and you see these young girls normally, and you're used to seeing them in heavy makeup all the time, and
Yeah.
you just think that's how they look, because
And
that's how
lighting.
you're used to seeing them,
Yeah.
with the light, all that, all professional, and the hairstylist and everything else. And some of them, when they actually show you, oh, this is me without makeup, it's like, wow. And I think, oh, good for them. I have more respect for them when they
Yes.
do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
And
I
show
agree
them
with
as
you.
they,
Yeah,
as
but
they
they're
really
they're
are.
very few and far between, aren't they?
They are.
They are.
They are,
But I
definitely.
would just like to say, you know, one of my favourite programmes, and everyone's going to groan, but Strictly Come Dancing.
No groans
when
here?
when
Never
they
seen it.
show them when they're rehearsing, they often look completely without makeup.
Yeah.
don't they?
Absolutely.
And I always think, fair play to you, girl.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brave,
I appreciate
brave.
that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've frightened children without makeup.
Oh, no. Saying that then, do you put makeup on before you leave the house, wherever you're going?
No, because I walk the dog about, very early. But then if I come back and have my shower, then I'll put the makeup on before I go out. Just a bit, just so I don't frighten children.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
But all those girls putting all that makeup on and
too much,
pretending they're somebody they're not. And eventually it's going to end up in a Black and Decker moment when somebody turns over and goes, I didn't take you home last night, when the makeup's actually come off.
Well, yeah, I mean,
and you'd rather saw your arm off than wake them up.
I remember people used to say that about the chicken fillets, the little things that go in the bras to make
yes.
and people used to say, you'd see a girl on the dance floor and think, in the morning, but where have they gone? Because they were just things put in the bra.
And you find one stuck to your cheek.
Or an eyelash.
Very funny.
Dear.
We have a minute left to talk about friendship and how women's friendship, or the friendship between women, tends to stand the test of time more than male friendship.
No, both the same. I got very good female friends and very good male friends.
We've been friends for years, haven't we?
We have, Johnny. 40 years, mind you, don't see
40
you
years, there you go, not anymore.
But we have. When we used to see a lot of each other, didn't we, when we had the bars?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. We were drunk, but...
We talked about something similar to this last time I was on, and I think it's just down to the individual.
Yeah.
And then some people stay with you, some people you lose along the way, or they lose you. Because
you grow out of people,
exactly.
or your opinions change radically.
Yes.
It does that also, living in Marbella or the environs, it's a very transient place anyway. So you're not going to keep friends like you would, say, if you lived in the same town.
Yes, it is
all
different,
your life.
isn't it?
And you
We're now at the end of the programme.
Oh,
thank
good
you all
night.
very much. Thank you. Merry Christmas,
Good night,
Carmel, Johnny
good night
and
from
Russell.
me.
You've been listening to a TRE production. If you've enjoyed this programme, there'll be another episode waiting for you next week, right here on this platform, where you can also access our extensive back catalogue of shows and interviews. For more information on our live programming, social media channels and apps, and how to contact Talk Radio Europe, please visit tre.radio.